Hello, this is Ginger at Prairie Moon Primitives, and today I'm doing a little bit of English paper piecing. If you want to try this, it's a very simple and easy way to make, you can make coasters, quilts, table runners, all kinds of things with it. And English paper piecing is where you take a piece of lightweight, it's kind of like a lightweight cardstock, and it's cut into different shapes. And some of the supplies you'll need is I use sharp needles. This is a size 9 by John James, which you can use any brand you want. And then I use a glue stick. You can also hand base these together, but I use a glue stick. And then I use a thread. It's by Wonderfil, and it's very thin but strong thread, and we'll get back to that in just a minute. You'll need a little pair of scissors. Let me scoot some of this out of the way, and then I'll show you what I do. Let me get a little workspace here. So to glue base down, this is just a piece of off-white fabric with a little bit of print in it that I've been using on a project. And I'll take my glue and I'll put just a little dab in the center of my hexagon. And you want to leave about 1/4 of an inch all the way around. And then I'll put a little bit of glue, and I don't get right on the very edge. I just get a little bit into the hexagon, and it'll all pop out whenever I get ready to take these paper pieces out, after I get through sewing them together. And I'll work all the way around, gluing this down. And you can reuse these little hexagons, so that you can use them several times over in your project. We're almost got one down. And I'll do several of them, and I'll leave them setting for a little while, and then come back and start putting them together. And so there's your piece all ready to be stitched together. And then what I do is, and I've already got some of these put together, and you'll put 2 of them back to back with the right sides together, and we're going to whip stitch them together. So let me get 2 of these white ones together. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe I should go with the green. We'll get 2 of the green ones. And let me find a needle and get some thread. Probably should have already had that threaded up. And I just make a little knot in the end. And then I'll put the 2 right sides together and just hold them. You can use a little clip if you need to, but I can hold them together. And you just start right there in the corner. And then I just lock it down with a little knot. Yeah, we won't worry about that. It won't be showing anyway when we get to the end. But just take a little bitty bite. And keep them fairly close together. And we're going to sew all the way across. And I'm not catching into the paper on the paper piece, just into the fabric. And this is a good project for on the go if you want to travel and take this with you. It's very easy to take. You can glue while you're sitting in the car, somebody's driving, and then come back and stitch them together. Like I said, I've made a lot of little coasters. You can make hot pads, pillows, just all kinds of stuff with it. And we're almost to the edge. And then we're going to knot that off at the corner. And then we'll clip our thread. And so that is sewn together. And then you can see on the back. Then you can just keep doing them and make little flowers. Like this would be like called grandmother's flower garden. And then I'm working on one that is kind of in this shape here. And I've got a bigger piece of it. And it's going to be a big table mat when I get done. And here's the other piece that will go with it. So that's the basics of English paper piecing just to get started. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you.